everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a great night. So, I just posted a react to Chantal, the stream that she did showing herself wearing the hijab, wearing the abaya. She's back to wearing that now. Why is she doing it? Well, I feel that one part of that is because she's not comfortable with her appearance. She doesn't like the way she looks on camera, so she's putting on the hijab and the abaya to cover herself. And another part of that might be that she is trying to get Salah's attention, although I don't think he cares. So while I was posting the react to YouTube, Chantal went live again. So what was she doing? Well, she was dumpster diving, but she really didn't dive for anything. She just drove around to the different bins and make comments about them. And then the second half of the live stream was her just essentially going through fast food drive-throughs and getting food. As a matter of fact, she went through the McDonald's drive-through twice. She went through one, she ate a fish sandwich, wasn't happy, and she went back through again. So we're going to cut out that part of the react. And so this will be probably one of my shorter reacts, but I wanted to sit in on this one and give my thoughts. And I hope you guys are okay with that. So for those who like the shorter reacts, you're going to be happy. This one's going to be a shorter version. And we got some Twitter peeps to go over. So how about we just jump into it? It is time for the Twitter peeps. All right, it's time for the Twitter peeps. There's not a whole lot of stuff to go over because I just posted a react not even an hour ago. So there's not a whole lot of stuff on Twitter right now, but there is some stuff. There's some cool stuff that'll make you smile tonight. So for those of you that are on Twitter that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. And for those of you that you really don't care for Twitter, that's why I do the peeps. So you guys get to see cool stuff as well as stuff about Foodie Beauty. So let's start here with the first tweet, courtesy of Fondue Spiteful Beach, saying, Foodie Beauty drove around pretending to try and dumpster dive and ate 2 McFish sandwiches. Crazy to think just a month ago, she was trying to collect $10,000 from her community to make this type of content. Yep. Essentially doing the same thing in Canada that she did in the Middle East. There's nothing different here except the fact that she's got a car and she can drive to her favorite name brand fast food restaurants. Same stuff. And you can see by the pictures why I am cutting this part out. Clearly, this is for the feedies. She's making a mess of herself. She's eating in her car. Yep. This is what you guys are missing. And I don't think you mind missing it. Speaking of your current content, Chantal, can I just give my input? Not that you want it, but you're going to get it anyway. I see what you're doing. You are trying to recreate the past. The problem is the magic of the past is missing. You've run through all of the ideas that you have to recreate the past. Here's the problem. You waited too long to do it. I'm sure that while you were in the Middle East for 3 years, you thought that you could come home anytime and just go back to the way you were and make big bucks. But you waited much too long. And you didn't factor in that in the course of time that you've been gone, things have been changing. You've been changing. The world has been changing. And the things that you're trying to do now don't hit the same as they did before. And you're also forgetting that there is one element that's missing from your current content, and that's drama. People tuned in for the drama. They tuned in for you just losing your temper and going off about this, that, and the other thing, whether it's reactors or guys that you were seeing. The drama is missing. The drama, unfortunately, is when you tell the most truth. So no drama, no truth. You're just living in your fantasy world, telling a bunch of lies to yourself, to your audience. The drama's not there, and things are getting rather boring. But still, you press on, trying to pull things out of the closet, things from your past, ideas from your past. You're not doing anything new. There's no newness here. You're not trying to find new things to do that we haven't seen yet and find something else to replace the drama in the rages. You're just falling back on the past, and it's not working. It's getting stale really, really quickly. Pegatha says, yeah, I was thinking about checking back in to see what she was up to, but treating service workers like crap tells me all I need to know. She's the same deplorable piece of garbage. So this was a moment that happened during the live stream. She pulled through the drive-through and she made these comments to somebody who was a fast food worker. So let's listen.
Hey, you ready? Sorry.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Does your McVeggie taste like cat food?
Why would you say that to a service worker working for a restaurant? Why would you ask that question?
It's just like what?
Is it like, does it taste like cat food or is it like pretty good?
I didn't know.
Yeah, like, why are you asking them that? Why would you say something like that, Chantal? Ron says, she just said, quote, I can't die now. I don't have health insurance. She let the health insurance lapse and she has to reapply. I guess that's the government call she was waiting on. I don't know if that was the call. I don't know what call she was waiting on. It could have been for a party favor delivery. It could have been Nad calling or Salah calling. Or maybe she was hoping that Salah would call her once he saw that she was trying to be a good girl and act better and not act out. I don't know. But it is true that she had health insurance and she stayed away much too long. So she has to reapply and her health is not so good. Antidepressant content says he accepted to be a father for the newly adopted kittens. So look at all the little babies. Look. And he's like, sure, why not? Little fluffies. I like little fluffies. They're cute. They can hang with me because I'm a big fluffy. So big fluffy with the little fluffies. They're adorable. Cuteness overload says little bro thinks he's a tiger hunting in a jungle. So I love this. When cats get into hunter mode. So there's 3 stages to it. There is the butt wiggle, the pounce, and then the bunny kick. Here we got the bunny kick to kill the prey. Oh, there's the butt wiggle, the pounce, and then here comes the bunny kick. Massimo says nothing special to see, just a bunch of goats calmly playing on a makeshift slide in the sunset. So even goats have fun sliding down hills. And they do it so gracefully. Foodie, take notes. The goats are making you look bad. Like they're making it look like a model shoot. Malarkey Meter says, if you're curious, Foodie Beauty is currently driving around the west end of Ottawa. She was on a road called Pinecrest Road and is looking at stores currently on Merivale Road. If it's private property, it is illegal to dumpster dive. That's why they lock them, idiot. Well, Malarkey Meter, you're not wrong. See, Foodie, again, is trying to recreate something from the past. She's trying to recreate the time that she went dumpster diving and she found Rolo candies in the dumpster, and I believe she ate them. She was trying to, bring that back. Although, again, like I said, the magic from the past has long since been gone. But you're not wrong in saying that if she's on private property and storefronts would be considered private property, then it would be against the law. And another thing of note, as far as dumpster diving and her going to, say, big box stores or any kind of stores, a lot of stores, they have cameras installed somewhere near that dumpster. Some of them do. They have cameras right above the dumpster or beside the dumpster. And even if you go there and you think I didn't get caught. Sometimes, you might get a knock at the door the next day because those security cameras might capture the image of your license plate. So it's not a good idea to go to big box stores and dumpster dive. It's considered private property. Even if something is in a dumpster, it's still their property. Kitty Cat Empire says Kitty ate the laser and thoroughly enjoyed it. So this kitty's got bragging rights. He's like, not only did I catch it, I ate it. And it tasted good. He ate the laser. Oh, num, num, num. Okay, so that's it for the Twitter peeps. I told you there's not a lot of stuff to go over because I just posted a react, but we're going to get into her stream. There isn't a lot to go over because look, right at the halfway point, she's going through a drive-through, so we're not going to be here for very long. Not long at all. I'm okay with Foodie doing a shorter stream tonight because I just posted one and I'd like to get to bed before midnight. So it's okay by me, Foodie. You want to do a short stream and I can cut it short? I'm good. But let's go over this. Let's do it.
Hello.
So she's going out dumpster diving. It's cold. It's wet. It's under the weather. And she's sick.
Vitamin C. Hey, Carefree, everybody. Clear.
Girl, what's some vitamin C going to do against all that garbage you're stuffing in your body? You are very, very sick. You're the kind of sick that needs a hospital visit, and vitamin C ain't going to do nothing for you. But go on ahead.
Well, it's funny you say that, No Name, because look what I got.
And thinking about it, I don't think she really wanted to go out dumpster diving tonight. I think she wanted to go and get her fast food. She did get $400 in groceries. And I would love to know where all that food went because she's back to eating the fast food. But I think she just wanted a reason to go out and get her fast food. She wanted to do a mukbang, but she's disguising it as, let's go dumpster diving.
Echinacea bees. You're right, it does work. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Carefree. Carrie. Barb. I gotta make some soup. I don't feel like making soup right now. What is this crap? What kind of weird shit? I was thinking of going to have a gander, but there's people. You think I should go anyways? Just go have a look? I'm scared.
So if you weren't out to dumpster dive tonight, what were you out to do? Were you trying to bring back another thing from your past? A thing that I remember? Like I remember way back in the day, Foodie. Back in the days when you were with BB. When you were still with him, you would take a drive in your car and just hit all the fast food restaurant drive-thrus.
Oh, the long thing goes at the back of the throat? Oh. And like, that's not cool. Should I say that? I'm just practicing. Got some on my hand. My hands are clean, sort of. What should I do? Should I go? I really want to go. Hey, Angela.
Everybody's excited, like, oh my God, are we dumpster diving? No, there's going to be no dumpster diving. Foodie doesn't have a grabber stick to get stuff out of the dumpster. and she's not agile enough to climb in and out. So therefore, how is she going to dumpster dive? I'll give you guys a little spoiler. She doesn't actually do any diving. She just drives past the bins and makes remarks about them. But she doesn't really do anything.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Again, like I said, I felt this was just a cover and an excuse, because what she really wanted to do was go and do the curb crawl to all the fast food restaurants and go through all the drive-thrus, because she got the healthy food. But if you are a food addict, if you are a carb addict, if you're addicted to that fast food, you can eat all the healthy food in the world, and the fast food addiction is going to go, nope, that's not getting it done. Nope, we want what we want, so go get it for us.
Ooh, that echinacea feels good in the throat, though. A balaclava? Do you think I should go? I'm scared. There's a car. They're not going to report me, are they? What's going to happen if the cops don't do it anymore? Okay. They're not going to throw me in jail. After Syria, you can do anything? Yeah. I think after I drop the car, I'm going to be staying in and getting better. Just go?
No, I don't think when you drop off the car, you're going to be getting better. You're going to be far worse. I mean, you're out and about right now. This is the last night that you have the car. And you could be doing anything. What are we doing? What are we doing? You're riding around all the fast food restaurants. It's giving, I won't have transportation. So the last night that I have the car, let me have a bee moment with all my fast food. But let's disguise the fact that it's a bee moment by dumpster diving first.
All right. I feel like I'm doing something really bad. What is that?
Girl, get your camera right.
Where else am I gonna go? Alright, let's drive around a bit. See what we see. Suddenly I see dumpster diving bees. Okay, I've been watching dumpster diving videos, and these people find a lot of crap. Why can't I?
So you watch dumpster dive videos and you see them getting stuff, but you're not taking note of how or when they get stuff. You're not taking notes on that. And you're not seeking out videos explaining the do's and don'ts of dumpster diving, although I'm sure there's plenty on YouTube. So you want the free stuff, but you're not checking out how to do it properly.
I'm breathing extra heavy because I'm a bit congested.
I don't know if that's congestion, Chantal. You've said that you've got heart problems. You've got a heart murmur, and you've got an enlarged heart. And you've been partying hard lately. Are you sure it's congestion? You know what? Never mind. If you don't care about your health, then I shouldn't care about your health. You should be at a hospital right now. I mean, you're back in Canada. You could be going to a hospital and getting yourself checked out, and you're not. So if you don't care, then I don't care. I'm not going to care more for you than you care for yourself. And you don't care for yourself at all. So there's that.
Yalla! Anything with food, I will not like the Rolos were in package and they weren't like perishable like immediately. But like anything like maybe I shouldn't have the AC on. Yeah, maybe I should raise that a bit. McDonald's? Ew, imagine all the freaking processed cheese, old processed cheese. Home Depot. Boring! Probably find some old caulking or something. McDonald's sounds good to eat though right now. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I am. I'm tired as hell.
One thing I will say to you, Chantal, like I don't recommend going on private property to do dumpster diving because that is against the law. But one thing you should definitely not do is go into a dumpster that it's automatic. Don't go into those. The really big ones that stuff is put in and they could turn on at any time. And once they turn on, they crush everything inside. You get into one of those, you may not make it out in one piece. You can get seriously hurt or worse. So stay away from those.
Kanesha. Uh-oh, where am I? Where did I find all those Rolos? What street was I on?
You are just obsessed over candy. When you were just at the dollar store, you are an adult, you have money in pocket. If you wanted Rolos, why didn't you buy it right there? Oh, because you want them for free. Again, you're trying to recreate the past. What, do you think tonight that you'll magically find a dumpster that has Rolos in it? And then you could just laugh about it. Remember when I found Rolos? I'm finding them again. Is that what you were going for? If you want a Rolos, just buy them.
Yeah, what street was I on?
Only Foodie would go out dumpster diving at night for candy. Only her.
Let me think for a minute. How do I get there? That's a big...
And you know what? Thinking about it, I'm just going to ask the question, Foodie. Since you just confessed earlier in this live stream that you've watched a lot of dumpster dive videos, because there are channels that are focused primarily on dumpster diving, and they can be quite popular. People posting their finds or taking people out. Like when they do the video, they're filming like you're along with them for the dives. Are you trying to like go into that algorithm a little bit? You see dumpster dive channels that are doing really well and you're trying to imitate them? Is that what's going on here? Because if you were watching those dumpster dive videos, you'd know that they don't show all this dead air footage of driving. They have body cams where they show themselves, going up to the bin, taking stuff out, bringing stuff home, what they do with it.
What store is this? Is this? Oh no, there's an employee there. Shit. Oh, there's no dumpster there anyway. Oh, it's here. This is the kind you gotta get inside of. Shoot. How's that?
Let's think about the logics of this. Chantal is dumpster diving at night. She has no headlamp. She doesn't have a grabber thing. She's not agile where she can climb in a dumpster. How successful do you think she would be? Can you imagine the torture that she would be suffering, even if she did find a bin that had a ton of candy in it and it were fairly empty? The torture would be for Chantal if she saw a bunch of candy sitting at the bottom of a big dumpster and she can't crawl in and go get it. She ain't got to grab or anything. She would just be sitting there with her lip hung to the ground in sadness.
What's this? Whoa. There's some dumpsters here. Are these for... No. Hey, teardrop, Tommy, said BBJ. Okay, now back to the road. I was at a giant tiger, but there's no, they must have taken the dumpster or what? I don't know. So we're gonna try something else. Giant tiger would be cool if they had like a bin full of stuff.
Even if they did, how would you get it out? Again, no headlamp. You don't have a grabber thing. And since you're not an experienced diver, you're not even being cautious. You're not looking around to see if there are security cameras, if the area is locked, if there's any signs around saying, private property, do not trespass. You're not paying attention to what you're doing. Not at all.
I don't expect to find anything, but remember that one time I did? But I had that friend, that skinny friend, who could jump in and out of the dumpsters. Which I can't do.
Nope.
Even if I could, I don't think I would. I'm not that passionate about it.
So why are you doing it? Is it just to recreate the past? Because you're doing it badly.
Not that passionate about it at all.
So basically, she's confessing that she really doesn't have any new ideas for content. She's trying to recycle the past, and you can't do that because the fun element is missing.
Is this... Oh. I think it was here. Was it here? No. think it was at that drugstore where we found.
You booger.
Suddenly I see, suddenly I see.
Okay, you know what? The queen is here, and I know the queen has fans. So I must show off the queen. She decided to pounce on up here. Booger. Booger. Hi, baby. You had the zoomies today, huh? Say hi, Booger. You did chin scratchies. Did the chin scratchies. You want to curl up? I feel it coming. Come on. There we go. Need you, baby. Just wanted to show off the queen for those that adore the queen. All hail the queen. The baby. What? 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 The queen is here. It's Booger. We're taking a little bit of a break for Queen Booger. I can't react though, Booger. You're in my arms. This is my life right here. Right here. This is what it's all about. Hey, Booger. What? Scratch your nose. Y'all just give me a minute. Make the queen happy. Booger break. Oh. All right, we can go back. How am I going to do this? I can't touch the keyboard. What do I do? Tell you what, let's compromise. I'll put you on my lap so I can touch the keyboard. Here we go. Unhook your claws. All right, back to Foodie. Because we're not going to make, this is not going to be for very long. All right, keep going, Foodie.
I'm just trying to go to the same places.
Right. You're trying to go to the same places. You're trying to recreate the past, but the magic and the fun of the past is gone. Your arrogance is costing you. Now, if you had gone to the Middle East for, say, a year, and then you had come back and done this, you would have had a lot more success. But you waited 3 years. And you thought your audience and girl world would also wait 3 years. You were writing on that thought real hard. But you're finding out that you thought wrong. And you waited too long. And it's not hitting the same, is it?
Oh. You stupid shit stain. Sorry. That's so rude.
All this dead air.
What are you doing back there? None of your business. Oh, there's like a bunch of hoodlums here.
So as you can see, there's not a whole lot of dumpster diving to be had. She's just driving around looking for a bin. I don't know exactly what she's looking for. Or she's looking for a bin that is filled to the top and overflowing with stuff that she can just walk on up and take it directly out of the trash. She doesn't want to die per se. She just wants to find a bin with a lot of stuff in it that she can just walk up, grab something, and go. It rarely happens like that.
Hoodlum? I don't know. Oh, I see a bin. Okay, let's see. I don't think they're gonna have anything in this bin. I don't like that. I don't like dumpster diving by myself. This is a huge dumpster. I won't be able to go in there. Oh, there's probably all kinds of stuff. Shit. Shitsicle. Cardboard only? Cardboard only?
If they're cardboard only, does that mean they're recycle bins?
Cardboard.
Kind of sounds like recycle bins.
If it says cardboard only, do you think they put cardboard only or?
Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah, there's a symbol right there. It's a recycle bin, stupid.
Is that just a ruse? Shit, it's locked. I bet you there's so many good things in there. You friggin' Harrys. They're all high up and they're all locked. This one has cardboard. Oh. What's that? You see anything good in here? What do you think? Should I go sift? It looks like trash.
Well, what exactly are you expecting to find, Foodie? If there's anything good in there that you're just going to walk up and it's going to be in view? Usually when you dumpster dive, you might have to move a few bags out of the way to see what's going on. She doesn't, she, even as a diver, she's lazy. She doesn't want to just look through to see what she can see. Hey, booger. Oh, she's even a lazy dumpster diver. She's a lazy content creator. And even with dumpster diving, you're lazy. Can't work for anything.
Looks gross.
Yeah, usually people, when they go dumpster diving, they come prepared. They're wearing old clothes and old shoes that they don't mind getting stained or dirty. They have gloves. They have like a little grabber thing, a headlamp if they're doing it at night. She's got nothing.
You'd be scared to do that, Teardrop? Does it look like there's anything? It's white bags. That means it's trash. Half full bottle of baby oil. No, like, and you know what? With the way they have to throw out trash now. Let's see. What about this bin? I'm grossed out. I don't want to do it.
Well, then let's go. What are you still doing it for?
What's in here? Oh, they're covering it with a box. There must be a reason. Ew, I don't. Ew, it smells like Pepsi. Oh. Gross. Friggin' disgusting. Oh, there's a car there. It's too early. People are still living their life right now. I need people to go away. What's in here? Cardboard only? Ew! I'm not that desperate.
So basically her dumpster diving tonight was dumpster peeking. She's peeking at him. She's not really diving.
freaking disgusting, actually. I have the heebie-jeebies more than ever.
That's rich coming from the person that doesn't mind pooping her own pants on live stream and burping and farting, saying that dumpsters are gross.
I didn't used to, but now I do. Freaking gross. Okay, I'm gonna try one more dumpster. The one where I think I found the Rolos and the O'Henrys with peanuts, and then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It's after Halloween, they might have more Rolos.
Well, she really, really wants that candy, doesn't she? She really wants that sugar, like she needs that sugar. She says she's sick. She claimed at the beginning of this live stream that she was sick, but only Foodie would be sick and be out at night when the weather's not so good, feeling sick, and her concern is finding a dumpster where she can get free candy. When I'm sure there's 100 drugstores all around her area, she can walk right in and spend $5 and get a couple of things of Rolos and not have to drive around looking for free Rolos. Cheap, broke.
Is Wendy's open? There's a Wendy's. Is it open? I don't like Wendy's. This is a one-way.
And Too Cool in the chat says you got to get dirty if you're going to get something good. Well, that's not always the case, but sometimes. And you got to prepare for if you do get dirty, and she's not prepared. She's wearing an abaya and she's wearing a hijab. She's not wearing like old worn clothes and shoes that if it gets dirty, it's not a big deal.
Wait, where am I going? Aha! That's okay. I can figure it out.
I know a lot about dumpster diving, Foodie, but I ain't going to help you. Figure it out on your own.
Would you guys ever do this? You don't watch the dumpster diving videos where people find all kinds of stuff? Like really good stuff.
Yeah, they know what they're doing and you don't. And I'm sure they're very careful and they don't break laws doing it. You got to be very careful about what you do and where you do it, y'all. Very careful. All she cares about is getting free stuff. She wants the free stuff. And yet, despite the fact that she's on YouTube, she's not going to sit down and, take some notes about what to do and what not to do and where to go and where not to go. It would have taken her all of a few minutes to figure that out.
It's true, it happens. So I started taking the cat. She's in the cage, but I put her on my bed beside me, and she was sleeping in the cage. She's so cute.
And you can't tell me that while she's dumpster diving, that she's not scoping out all the fast food restaurants and taking note of which ones are open and which ones are closed. Like her eyes are just like scanning the landscape for all them fast food restaurants.
Tooted and scared her nearly outside the cage, but she has to be a climate.
And I'm just noticing this, and one of the VIBs just pointed this out. Passion Tim says, why is it all members only? Yeah, why? Very odd, very strange.
Ties to the noises around the apartment because,
Is she trying to do that thing again where she is trying to force people to buy memberships? Are you that broke, Foodie? that you're doing streams, you're trying to like put things behind a paywall to kind of like silently force people to buy memberships.
Oh, here it is. Suddenly I bees. Suddenly I bees. Oh no, I had a friend go in the dump for me. So I don't even. I'm grossed out. I think it's this one. I don't want to look inside.
Yeah, and people have also pointed this out in the chat. The fact that she is doing the dumpster diving while wearing an abaya and hijab is just crazy work. I would think it'd be more appropriate, again, if she put on like a pair of like old tennis shoes, pair of sweats or something. That would have been better.
Yeah, it's this one. There's people. This is the famous dump.
Again, she's trying to recreate the past. You can't do it, Foodie. You can't recreate the past. The magic is all gone, and it ain't coming back. Lightning does not strike twice in the same place. Once it's done, it's done. Stop being lazy and trying to do the things you've done before. Find new things to do. Or if you don't want to do that, bring back the one thing from the past that doesn't exist right now. Drama. You need the drama. Bring the drama. Bring the tea.
The problem is I'm too short.
Like if you want people to talk about you, you got to give them something to talk about. See how that works? You want the reaction channels to talk about you. You want your members to talk about you. You want new subscribers. You want more money. You got to be interesting somehow. This ain't it. You're turning the car in tomorrow. So what are we left with? You being at home and eating delivery food. We saw that in Kuwait. We saw that in Syria. Are we going to see it again in Canada after all the promises you made to your VIBs that once you got back to Canada, that things were going to get a lot more interesting? Because I don't see how that's going to be interesting. You stuffing your maw.
Should I go run and check?
I mean, it's your channel. If you want to tank your channel, that is your prerogative. To watch your views go down the toilet, watch your money go down the toilet. You know what, Foodie? You strike me as the kind of person that you don't do something until you absolutely have to. You wait until the 11th and a half hour when there's seconds on the clock to actually do something. You don't prepare ahead of time. You do things in haste. But it's only when your back is against the wall that you do something. So is this going to be a case where your money just starts running out more and more and you're nearly broke and your back is against the wall and you just snap and you come to the conclusion, I'm at almost zero. I have to do something. And then that's when you bring out the tea, and then that's when you bring out the drama, and then that's when you start raging? Is that when it's going to happen? And not before then? I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Are we allowed? This is the dump with the Rolos. A stepping stool? Seek dumpster rat. Hey, Missy Man. Head in foil.
And just remember, Beezers, this is what you paid all that money for. This is what you donated over $1,000 for. You gave her thousands of dollars. This is the end result. So how do you feel? Big question. Do you think the investment was worth it? All of you that gave money to Foodie for her move back to Canada, all of you are technically investors. You invested in her and her channel and her empty promises. So as a curious bystander who did not invest, who would never invest, I'm asking those of you that are on her channel, those of you investors that gave money to Foodie because you believed her BS, and she told you, when I get back to Canada, I'm going to do this, 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 this. Do you feel that you invested wisely, or do you feel lied to?
Nami! Welcome to Producer Recipes! Okay, you guys have to tell me if this looks dangerous. What do you think? This is the Rolo one.
Oh, I just remember the name of the thing that you should never get into as a dumpster diver, and it's a compactor. The name escaped me earlier. Yeah, compactors are basically dumpsters, but they turn on automatically. And you never know when they're going to turn on, and they are extremely, extremely dangerous. Because once they turn on, they could not be turned off. And anything inside, including people, can get crushed. People have been seriously hurt and unalive going into a compactor. So never, 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 never do that. Never. Never. And don't do this either, by the way. This is still considered private property. And even if something's in a dumpster, it's still considered somebody else's property. So this is not a good idea. Nope.
Okay, let's just go have a look. Wait. Oh. I don't want to get out. There's all rocks. I'm not.
Chantal, you're making all kinds of excuses why you're not doing this. And you said yourself you really don't want to do it. So why are we here? You're not properly prepared. You're not properly dressed for what you're about to do. You don't have old clothes on. You don't have gloves. You don't have a headlamp. You don't have a grabber. You're not tall enough to go into anything. You can't climb up on anything. You don't want to touch anything. Everything is dirty. So why are we doing this again? Oh, because you needed content. You needed some reason to turn on your camera and get that Google AdSense. Got it.
Not doing it. But there's people.
Yeah. It's a shopping center, stupid. You see cars everywhere. It's not abandoned. What did you think was going to happen?
You think I should?
She's not going to get out of the car and show a full body shot. Nope.
Hey, Shamrocks. I wouldn't. Just be careful. I mean, it's not like I can reach anything that's there anyway. Unless it's like... Okay, let me have a quick look. If they tell you to stop, you have to stop. Because it's private property, I think. But, well, there's rocks. Oh my god. There's stuff. I can't see. I see Snickers. I see Snickers.
She's excited. She sees Snickers all the way at the bottom of the dumpster. She can't get to them. She's looking for free candy in the dumpsters, y'all. Candy. A cheap item. And she can go to any drugstore and get the candy if she wants it bad enough.
Ew. It smells like coffee. I'm not going in there. Disgusting. I saw Snickers wrappers. Did you see that? It was probably Snickers. I think I got my diabetes from those Rolos. I better not. I don't think they're real. I think they're open. Oh.
Even if they weren't open, how are you going to climb up in there, Chantal? You can't. Passion Tim says, did she eat chocolate from the trash? Yeah, she did. Long time ago.
I have no grabber. But this dumpster looks promising. No, it's because I'm kind of sick. So that's why I'm coughing. I took my inhaler before I came. All right. Now I'm hot again. This car is ready to be returned. It's making a noise. Alright guys. Well, that was the adventure. I don't like dumpster diving anymore.
What you did wouldn't be considered diving. It was dumpster peeking. You didn't dive into anything.
It's gross. It's cold. And I just can't physically do it. So I don't think I will do that anymore. So let me get out of here. See where I want to go. That was disgusting. I think it's better to do it. It's riskier to do it during the day, but there's this girl I watch on TikTok. She like dumpster dives, finds things all the time.
See, there she goes. She just made the confession. She watches other people's content and she's like, oh, they're doing it. I can do it too. She pays attention to different communities on TikTok and YouTube, the ASMR community, the dumpster dive community, the drama community, always looking at the algorithms to see what gets the most views. And based on the community and how many views they get, that's where she gets her ideas about what she wants to do for her content versus what she wants to do for her content. Always borrowing off of other people, Chantal.
Like 20 candles from Bath and Body Works. Ton of stuff from Ulta. She doesn't go inside either, the trash most of the time. Sorry, I'm gross because all night long. Has anyone tried to make veggie?
Okay, this is the part of her live that we're cutting out. So here's what you're missing. And trust me, you're not missing much. So she went dumpster peeking versus dumpster diving. She didn't really dive into anything. And so from here on out, she's going to go cruise around to the different fast food restaurants. She gets a couple of McFish sandwiches, and then we're done. And then she goes home. You know, the dumpster peeking and the eating wore her out. And that is it, folks. That is all. So that's it for this react. I thought I would capture it because if she's got to turn in the car tomorrow, that means we know what we're in for. Yeah, she's going to be at home, stuck at home, eating, and probably not going out again. So I thought I'd get the out and about footage before it's gone. Unless something else happens and there's some kind of drama, and I'll be happy to cover that. So hope you all have enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.